This was not a smart decision, Netmarble, to go ahead and not give your fan base the 40 free tickets that you could have easily given out through the login. You could have easily given it out through the events to play the game, incentivize people to actually stay and play. Instead, I think Netmarble, you guys kind of took the wrong approach to this, because the amount of comments that I actually be getting in my videos, I've seen on Twitter, and then just around the Grand Cross sphere, I kind of seen that a lot of people are not really vibing with the fact that you have to summon in order to get these Gachiakuta collab tickets, the free multi. Now, I will say I understand why they did it. You want to kind of make people play the game in a sense, unless they're just straight up buying packs or whatever. You want people to actually play the game. You want them to, get the gems, blah, 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 increase overall player time. I don't think you should have did this with a collab. If anything, it probably would have been smarter to actually kind of try this format on a festival banner, because at least festival banners, they the character will come back. Collab characters, I mean, they'll come back, but even if they come back, it won't be for years. So there's a chance Gachiakuta might not come back for another 2 or 3 years possibly. So you gotta keep that in mind too. So I don't know what Netmarble was really thinking with this. I don't think it's the worst change. I'm not like super pissed off or anything about it, but I do know that a lot of people are casuals and they do not want to spend the gems or summon on banners that they might not necessarily like or have value in. There are people who do not want to summon on the Gachiakuta collab. It might seem strange, but it is what it is. At least giving it out for free like you've always done would give people a chance to get these characters. So I don't think it was really smart to do it the way they did. I don't know. At least they could have given out 2 free multis for free, and then the other 2 could have been freebies, I guess, something like that. I don't know. But again, I see why Grand Cross did it. I just don't necessarily think they should have did it for the collab itself. Now, for the actual banner, itself is terrible. It has some good units, but overall, the actual banner itself, if this wasn't a collab, this would be the easiest skip in the world. Like, just like how, are they still here? No, they're not, but okay, we can use Chandler as an example. That's fine. Just like Chandler has these kind of filler units, he is a skip, right? He's a skip. And then again, honestly, like this is a skip. Like, this feels like a skip if it wasn't for the collab. But again, since these characters might not come back for 2 or 3 years or whatever, depending on when they want to bring it back, if they can even bring it back, it just seems like a very, very weird decision. I finished out, if you guys didn't watch my summon video, I finished out the rotation, so I can no longer actually get the tickets. That's another thing too. It feels scummy. I don't want to say scummy because I don't think that's the right word, but it does feel a little scummy to have one rotation have those tickets and then the next rotation it's just gone. I don't feel like scummy's the right word. It just, I don't know, it's moving weird. Like, you guys are kind of moving weird a little bit, but I don't know. I would have picked a different approach to this, for sure. But yeah, let's talk about the characters next, because I didn't even think about this. So you have Rudo, Enjin, Zanka, and Rio, right? So there's 4 characters on the banner, which means you have a 1% chance to get all 4 of these, or not all 4 of these characters, but one of the 4 characters when you get an SSR. That's basically what it means, right? So that in itself is pretty bad, but I will say that, since there's 4 of them, maybe you're more likely to pull a unit. I don't know. But regardless, they all need to be like 3 out of 6 at the very minimum. Even Zanka gets a huge, not a huge, but he gets a pretty, I guess, decent-ish buff to his overall unique when he is 3 out of 6. Even Zanka, he's the free unit, right? He's the free unit. Let's look at his unique real quick. So here, by the way, his passive is very short, and I love it. I just love it because it's not like the passives where it's three whole paragraphs. It's just a very short thing, which is nice. But let's look at him when he gets to 3 out of 6. So boom, boom, and then boom. Okay, so then it start. Okay, so once you get to 3 out of 6, it starts to become a paragraph again. All right, cool. Human allies, basic stats, blah, blah, blah. So yeah. 3 out of 6. He gets all this stuff. He gets the quarantine, I believe. Yep, so he gets the quarantine. He gets the attack disable whenever he enters from the secondary slot. Yeah, so overall, you want him 3 out of 6. Same thing with Rio. You want her 3 out of 6 because she gives the extra stuff on her passive as well. So again, we take a look. So then this human the survival instinct becomes 3 turns instead of 2. I think that's the only thing that really changes. Yeah, that's it. And then 3 out of 6, what changes? Is it the pierce rate? Is it the pierce? Yeah, it's the pierce rate. But that changes out 2 out of 6 too. So maybe she doesn't need to be. Am I crazy? It's the HP related stats. Okay. I knew something else changed. But either way, you guys get the point. You want them 3 out of 6 because these units are very good all together. I've seen a little bit of gameplay from them in PvP. Looks like they are just absolutely crazy together. Meliodas does nothing. A big part of that too. Is it Enjin that does it, or is it Rio? I'll have to look. I know Enjin's somewhere here. Where are you at? Enjin, he is right here. Okay, I knew he was somewhere. So if we take a look, one of them decreases max HP. So then it's Rio. So it's Rio. Okay, so okay, I get it. You do want Rio because look, he reduces, is it max HP? I believe so. Oh, maybe he doesn't. I thought someone reduced max HP, or maybe it is they gain. You know what? That's probably what I'm thinking of. That's it. What I'm thinking of. The HP related stats. Okay. I thought someone decreased it, but never mind. Either way, you guys get the idea. All together, they're very, very strong. But then they all have to be at least 3 out of 6. Like, that is a big ask for a collab band. I don't know. I think that was dumb. Making it like one unit needing to be 3 out of 6, I could understand. Like if it was Rudo or Enjin that they wanted to push to be 3 out of 6, I could understand that. You know, you want one unit to be very, very good. But all 4 of the units get some type of like benefit, and they're way more runnable when they're 3 out of 6. That's not a good formula for success. I don't know. Overall, I feel like the reception to this Gachiakuta collab, it's really mixed right now. I feel like it's really mixed. There's not too much going on. If we take a look at the actual events, there's not too much going on. They locked the tickets behind summoning. They locked also this holy relic box behind PvP. I don't know how people are going to feel about that either, because that means you, at least to get all 4 of them, you do need to do PvP 15 times. I don't know. I don't know how people are going to feel about this. Either way, I'm super just, I want to say, grateful that I'm done with my summons, but I do want to get Rudo, so I can't say that. I can't actually say that, but I'm super, like, ready for the next festival. Gachiakuta is cool. We'll see what they do, if they keep up, like, with different events and everything like that, but only one boss battle. There's a couple of PvP things going around, but kind of feels like very, very mid celebration right now. We'll see we'll see. I'm kind of just talking out of my ass. But yeah, all right, that's going to be in the video, guys. You already know I'm signing out. Love you all. Have a good rest of your night. Let me know how you went. Let me know how your summons went down in the comments below.